Hey everybody, I hope you're having the blessed day today, just like I have. Wait till you know who is in front of me right now. This is Edlyn Sabrinna, and she's international TEDx speaker. She also obtains the MBA. She's a Jack Canfield certified trainer. She's a transformational life coach. She's also actress. She is a model, and wait for it, she is Mrs. India Uganda 2010. How can you not like that? This is amazing. You are my friend, you're my mentor. You know, you are encourager in my life, and you're such an amazing, just a person, not just outside, but inside. You know, and you also an artist. You paint, and your work is just absolutely stunning. Yes, and I've seen so many things that you've shared with me. Thank you so much. So, Edlin, I know that our audience probably is wondering what made you the person you are right now. I know you went through so many struggles. It looks so good from outside, right? We think, oh my gosh, she's actress, she's Mrs. Uganda, India 2010. Look at her, she's got it all. But you have a story to share with us.
Thank you so much, Ilona, for having me. It's such a joy being with you. Yes, there are so many pivotal moments in my life that has made me who I am today. And I remembered something very interesting with my Mrs. India Uganda pageant. And maybe I can share that with you. I was on stage with all the other contestants, and we were finishing one round, ready to exit the stage to get into the next round. And as we were leaving the stage, the contestant behind me accidentally stepped on my gown and I fell down. Right in front of everybody, the audience, the TV, the everything, I fell down on stage. Now, for the people watching, it may have been a few minutes, but for me, it was an eternity. Eternity, you know, when you're bombarded with self doubt and fear and disappointment and anger. And it was just right there in the middle of it all. And I got up. I went backstage. There was one more round to go, and I had to wear the traditional Indian wear, which is not a simple thing, and makeup and all. And I was just crying. Tears were just rolling. It's like a lot of emotions. I didn't know what to think. And even some voice saying, you know, don't go back out, you know, you embarrassed yourself, you'll humiliate yourself. What will people say? You will lose anyway. And all those things in the midst of all. I just decided I'm going back. I went right back. I did my thing, and I won the crown. So that's how I won the Mrs. India Uganda crown.
You are just amazing. I know you have lots of story, and we have a special connection. You know, you're just my mentor. You're not just my friend. You encourage me. You empower me, you know, to do things. You believe in me, in my abilities, and that's what makes you stand out. You're not just a beautiful outside. You also have like this power and a beauty inside that radiance through your life, and this is just amazing, Edlin. So what things that you learned from life, what life message, what life had taught you?
Oh, I could go on about that, Ilona. But let me tell you what I learned from that incident of me falling down. One thing I learned is that you may have your whole life plan set. You may have everything, you know, you've dotted all the I's and crossed off all the T's, and you have your plan for retirement, plan for children's college, and you've got your business plan, everything set. But life happens. Things that you least expect can happen. Life will throw things at you which you cannot imagine is possible. So one thing I learned was life happens. There are things that happen which are not in your control. You cannot do anything about it. But what is in your control is how you respond to it.
Yes.
How you respond to those different events will determine how you live your life, how you'll experience your life, how the result will be. So that day when I fell down, I could have decided to just stay down, or I could have decided to not come out, and that would be a different response to that event, and the outcome would have been different. So it is when life throws something at you, there are things you can control, there are things you cannot. Do what you can control, and that will change your life. It will create a new reality. Second thing I learned is that when you're down on the ground, it is only you who can make a choice to get up.
Mm-hmm.
It's only you who can decide that I want to get up. Because you may have a very supportive circle, you may have people who are supporting you. But if you don't decide that I am going to get up, regardless, I am going to stand up, I'm going to shake it off, nobody can do that. Nobody can help you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, in the same line, you may have a lot of discouragement. People don't believe in you and
Yes.
all that, and they may try to push you down. But it's you to decide whether you want to stay down on the ground or whether you want to get up. So those are the two things I learned from that particular incident.
Mm-hmm.
Is one, life is not always how doesn't always go how you plan it. You have to control your response, which is in your hand, and and the other thing is, at the end of the day, you're responsible for the choices you make, whether you
Mm-hmm.
want to stay on the ground or whether you want to get up. It's you. It's up to you. So that's what I learned from that incident.
This is very powerful statements, Edlyn, to be honest with you, because sometimes we think that our lives will beat us down one way or another, with disappointments, not necessarily with the big things, but with the small things because like you said, we are responsible for the consequences of our choices. Sometimes we put our responsibility on someone else and we forgot that we are the ones that we decide and makes, ultimately choice to do or not to do. And you also have been in a scene with the Sylvester Stallone, correct? So
Yes.
do you want to share about that moment? When I saw the picture, I'm like, oh my gosh, she was just with the, Rambo, right? Like Sylvester Stallone there. So can you share a little bit about how that happened?
Yes, I got an opportunity to be a background actress in a movie, Escape Plan 3, and Sylvester Stallone, the Sylvester Stallone was on set, and so we were together on the set for not just like 5 fleeting moments, but he was there right in front of me, like a few feet away in
I
action, and
saw that.
it was like, oh my God, you're seeing this legend in front of you. I've heard of him growing up, and it was amazing how he was so professional, and he was telling the director that, well, let us, hold the gun like this and have a dirty shot. I was like, who tells the director what to do? Sylvester Stallone can.
Yes, he's the Rambo. He can.
He's Rambo. Rambo can tell the director. So that was
Yes.
an exciting, thrilling experience, meeting somebody whom you just dream about. I mean, I
Exactly,
don't dream about it, but
exactly.
you can just dream about meeting. Yeah.
And look at me, I could even dream about, interviewing somebody from the Mrs. Uganda, India 2010, and you are right here. And
Oh,
you're not just like, in my show as a guest, you're my friend, you're my mentor, you're my empowerment, and the voice in my life right now. So I'm so happy and privileged to have you right now, Edlyn. So like, oh my goodness, Edlyn, you've been through so many things in your life and you have like a lot of experience, and this is just a small thing that you shared with us about falling and how you made the decision and choice to get up and still face the audience, and you won Mrs. India Uganda because of the choice that you made to get up despite of embarrassment of falling in front of people. So what is a life message, or what the message do you have right now to share with the audience?
thank you, Lona. Um, what I want to tell the audience today is, if you're on the ground today, it may be because of an unfulfilling career. Maybe your it's your health. Maybe it's not Maybe it's unfulfilling relationships. Maybe it is your future, whatever. You feel like you're on the ground today. Maybe something has knocked you down or someone has knocked you down. I want to ask you today, what's next? Because what comes next is up to you. What comes next will change the story of your life. So, what my message to you is, if you're on the ground today and you know it is a time to get up, stand up, shake off the dust, and get back. Get back on the stage of your life. Because if you don't do it, nobody will do it for you. You have to make that decision to get up. And sometimes you're waiting there on the ground, waiting for someone to deliver you, or maybe you're waiting for that perfect moment when you are all healed up and patched up. No, my challenge to you is, don't wait to be perfect. Don't wait for everything to settle down. Just get up today. And I'm not saying that, sometimes you're on the ground and you need some time to heal yourself and all that. I'm not just get up and jump and all, but you know when it's the right time. You know deep inside you that it's the right time to get up. And if you know it, get up. You may be broken, you may be patched up, whatever. Just stand up, because that is you facing the world and saying, I'm ready and I will grow and I will move and I am unstoppable. All the healing, all the refining will come with time. Just stand up. Take that step today. Make that choice today to get up and stand up. That's what I want to share with you all.
That's amazing. Dust off and get up on the stage of life that is awaiting for us, because life is still continues with our failures, with our falling, with embarrassments that we face, with the devastation and heartbreaking and what's going on right now in the world with the COVID. So we have to make a decision how we look at circumstances. So you are absolutely right, Edlyn. And I know that you are a transformational life coach. What are the things that is coming up right now in your area? Like, what do you do? What do you offer right now?
Oh, thank you so much for asking, Ilona. I offer a lot of workshops and talks and all, but I'll be giving an opportunity to a free opportunity to people to be part of my 5-day workshop, where I will be teaching some success principles which will help you to reclaim your life. Take power back, take your power back to yourself, because many times we give our power to our past, to
Mhm.
our failures, to our bosses, to our spouses.
Yes.
We hand over the power to somebody else to make us happy, to make us fulfilled, to help us reach our goals. But at the end of the day, like I shared, it is you. And I'm teaching this in my 5-day free workshop on 9th to 13th November. I will send you the details. But
Yes.
we will go step by step on how you can reclaim that power and take actions towards being your best version. That's my purpose, to inspire and empower people to live the best version of themselves in line with their life purpose and contribution to the world. And this is me giving back to the world, just a free 5-day, high quality workshop. So that's what I'm doing.
You're just fantastic, and you're a very empowering person. You're like a real deal. You really, like, you even coached me. You helped me along the side. You do not leave people in the middle of their journey. You take them and you really encourage them. You see something special in me, and you're like, Ilona, you have to do it. You have to do it. I'm like, okay, Edlyn, and you really helped me along with my journey, what I'm doing with my projects. You give me like feedback, because I trust your opinion. You've been like such a instrumental part of my success and my dreams. Even last night, because of the connection that you have made, it was just amazing. I'm closer to my dreams right now, and
So
because of you, how you empowered me. And I'm so happy to share your link, on my feed right now, on where the description is, so the people will be able to connect, because I really want them to get that power back, to believe in themselves and just get empowered, not just inspired, but to get actions and do things that will get closer to their dreams and to their goals. And that's what it's all about. One person plants the seed, someone else, and all of us, enjoy the benefit of it. So thank you, Edlin, so much for what you are doing with your experience. You are a real beauty queen, inside and out. So exactly, and I'm very privileged and very blessed to have you as my friend. You are a mentor, an encourager, and a voice in my life that pushes me out there to see the to beyond my potential. So
I am so blessed and honored to be your friend, Ilona. I'm so happy that we met. And
mhm.
many people are complaining about this season, but this time has been amazing for me to meet some amazing, powerful women like you with a powerful story, strong, loving, and with your passions. Every time I talk to you, it's so empowering. Thank you for being a friend.
Yes, Edlin, thank you so much. You're the beauty queen inside and out, and you help others to see themselves as such. Hey, Edlin, I want you to just do something special that we all, like that I cannot wait for you to do. So,
Uh-huh.
can you please? I'm gonna do the drum roll. Can you do please for all of us put your crown right now? Yes, yes, yes. Please, 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 please. I want to do the drum roll moment. Oh my gosh, my Edlyn Sabrinna. Oh my goodness, this is just amazing, girl. This is just like flashback, right on 2010.
Yeah. Oh
What
my God.
happened on the stage, behind the stage, and that's the crown. It's like reward for you for getting up on that stage. And that's what your message is all about. For people, get up, like dust off and get back on the stage and get your crown that it's waiting for you right now, right?
Absolutely.
That's
This
just
story
amazing.
came out from me standing up. Otherwise, the story would have been so different.
You're right. You're right. And that's what I like that you live with this message that you want to like share your moments to inspire and empower everybody out there. Get up, no matter how hard your life beats up. Do not play the victim mentality. You can be a winner. You can
Mhm.
get your crown and you can just go and get and empower somebody else out there. And that's what I like. Go get your crown. I love it. You got up, you shook it off, you went for it. My beauty queen right now, Edlin, Miss Uganda, India, Mrs. Uganda, India 2010. Woohoo! I know, right?
Thank you, Lona. You gave me a
My
chance to wear my crown after many years. It's been 10 years now,
yes.
2010. Thank you so much.
Keep your crown with you, either physical or spiritual, emotional, always like in your heart, in your body, in your posture, in your life. Like keep the crown on and know the value that you have and you represent, correct?
Yes.
Everybody out there. So it's just amazing, Edlin.